You've made it. You made it all the way to the end, the very last topic. Good for you, right? You need to understand your purpose. Why are you getting involved in real estate? It's not for the faint of heart. You need to know why you're doing it. Hopefully by now you've already started making some calls and you're pulling your team together. Hire the most expensive person on this list that you can't afford. I'm glad I did it with my CPA. I've got an amazing attorney, right? I've got great handymen. I've got the most fantastic realtor in the world. I hope you think that's funny, because I do, right? Okay, we've talked about how to locate and evaluate. We've talked about tax savings, how advantageous it is for you to be a real estate investor, and the many things that you can do with it. We've talked about financing, no money down, seller financing. I get so excited about that, and I'd love to look at any deals you've got going on and help you work through them to see if there's anything there that needs to be tweaked or done differently, because that's pretty exciting. The last little piece here, management. And really, I've got 3 dashes because, I don't know, I just got dash happy, to be honest. But there are 2 basic things, right? You can do it yourself. DIY. Do it yourself. And honestly, for your very first property, I would love to see you do it yourself. There's no requirement to do it yourself. There really isn't. You know, we've got a property management company division in our office, and I've got a guy managing it that I trust implicitly. And with anybody who's just getting started in the business, he's going to do such an amazing job for you that you really have nothing to worry about. The reason, though, that I encourage it, and maybe you just need to be a more part of the process, the reason that I encourage it, though, is because you need to be able to appreciate all that's involved, and so that you can be paying attention to income and expenses, vacancy rates, all of that. You know, are you going to be a slumlord? And what's a slumlord? There are so many different definitions. My definition of a slumlord would be somebody who is more interested in the income coming in than providing a nice place for the tenants to live, right? So when money comes in, if a repair needs to be made, a slumlord, in my definition, keeps that money instead of making that repair. It doesn't mean an area of town, because you can have a slumlord in a really nice area, and you have a slumlord in a really bad area. It doesn't matter. It's just that they're keeping the money instead of fixing properties, right? So do it yourself. You just need to pay attention to, you need to understand, hey, you know what? You fix this, this, and this, you get better quality tenants, because there are people who really like to have things nice, and they keep things nice. And when I say better quality, it has nothing to do with how much melatonin is in your skin, or how curly or straight, or how much hair you've got, how tall or short or fat or skinny you are. It has everything to do with the character and the way that people take care of things. And people who take care of things want the things that they're near taken care of. Okay, so you raise the caretaking level, you're going to get better caretakers interested in your property, right? So that's something that you can't really see on a spreadsheet right away, right? You're just going to you'll get a feel for that. You'll understand that if you kind of do it yourself. It'd be good to be a part of the screening process, you know, how you evaluate based on the credit scores and the income and those kinds of things, to chase rents, to understand that issue, et cetera, et cetera. So while I don't encourage do it yourself as you grow it, for the first one, or at least meet with your property manager periodically just to kind of go over things, that would be good, right? But then the other idea, or the other option, is to hire it. There are many ways to hire it done. You can hire somebody, and as long as that person works just on your property and they're an employee of yours, they don't have to be licensed to do that, at least in the state of Illinois. I don't know the rules for the other 49, right? But in the state of Illinois, you can work for one person as an employee and manage all of their properties. As soon as you start managing, as soon as that person manages for a different owner, at that point they're doing what's called licensed activity, and you got to have a license for that. Okay, the other option, you could hire one person to do all of that, or you could hire a property management company that comes in and handles all of that stuff. We do that here, and people seem to really be happy with us. We screen tenants, we collect the rents, we chase them down for the rents. In fact, we got a really good story, it's out there somewhere on the web, about a 2 o'clock in the morning phone call. I won't go into all the details, but if you want the 2 o'clock phone calls, do it yourself. If you don't want them, hire somebody to do it. Hire somebody you can trust, again, as a part of your team. I guess property management would be right here, and the realtor side of things would be what I would consider. So property management, that's the last bit. And when you're running the numbers, when you're evaluating and doing these kinds of things, make sure you've got that number in there. And if you can buy the property and you can cash flow the way you want to with the property management company already in place, wow, think about that. You buy the 4-unit apartment building, you say, here Farlow, take it, boom. We take it, we run it, we send you a check every month for $1,000 or whatever, I'm making this up, right? You take that $1,000, you deposit it, you make your payment on your Mercedes. How cool is that, right? So there it is, big picture, all the way around. Thanks for watching. Get your team, understand why, what you're trying to accomplish, because otherwise, if you've got a bullseye out there and we don't know where it is, how do we hit it, right? How to locate and evaluate according to your purpose. Whoa, baby, some amazing tax savings. Unbelievable, the financing side of things, the ways that you can be so creative. That's where you need to get tied in with a good team here that can help you come up with really good ideas. And then when you find something you think, woo, that's amazing, you've got a team to double check you and make sure that it makes sense. And then management. We're just gonna take this one back off. I'm sure I had a great idea there and I just don't know what it is. But anyway, you can do it yourself, or you can hire an individual to do it for you, or you can hire a company that does it all day long, every day, for tons and tons of owners, which again, now then you get tons of tenants wanting to rent, and it will be quicker and easier to fill up your space too. And now then you don't even have to think about it. You don't even have to think about it. You go out, you buy one, or you come to us, ask me about it, ask your realtor about it if I'm not in that area. Ask us, then you buy it, and then you get to go buy something. Buy an asset that pays for your liability. Buy an asset that makes you independently wealthy. Isn't that cool? I hope it is. I hope you love this stuff. I love this stuff. I'd love to talk to you more about it. And just put some comments down below. I'll answer them if I can. If you want to get a hold of me, my contact information should be there somewhere. Otherwise, again, message me below, or Google Farlow Real Estate Experts. You can't not find me. I'm out there. So anyway, I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have had a blast putting this all together. So anyway, look forward to your comments. Thanks.